Right. I think we're streaming. If I got it right, I'm going to try my hand at commentary as we go. This is the Sunday Medio Fondo race third session. There's the course we're looking at. This is actually the first time we have ridden this course. It's a new course, a lap of the fast finish bit. So it's familiar roads around the coast and South Lake. Connect from the coast to the South Lake around this new section, which is a long, steady climb, but not steep. And then a quick descent down some switchback roads back to the lake, and then a few laps like that. So 75K almost, 686 meters of climb. Let's look quickly at the sign-up list. Some very strong racers. This one, names you'll be familiar with if you race indieVelo. Hey, my teammate Evan made it. Jan, I'm with the Race 3R squad, so happy about that. And some new names too I don't recognize. That's fantastic. This is just the sign-up list, but so this will be a very hotly contested race. Strong human sign-up, bring strong bots to match. This is a single pen event where the bots are kind of matched to the levels of the human. So that'd be all levels, but some of the top end ones will be very strong in this because of the strength of the guys showing up. So let's see what else to know. Single pen, 200 riders total. Humans fill first, bots fill the rest. And let's just jump into the pen. This is tier 1 performance verification level. So you need a smart trainer, HRM, cadence sensor to get in. And as we race, there'll be performance checks. Someone has an uncalibrated trainer that's acting non-physically. They can be removed during the race. Hopefully it won't happen, but keeps it fair for everybody. All right, sensors look good. Let's jump in there. A bit nervous about this one. Strength of the riders. And the hard start we're expecting. I'm a slow starter, which could be doom for me right off the bat. So I'm going to have to really mentally kind of push myself more than common sense would for me with a 75K race and 3 climbs. Brain tells me one thing. Legs are going to have to overrule it a little bit, I think. So my goal is to try to stay with the front bunch as long as I can. There's 2 of the really strong riders that will dictate the pace. Matthew and Mike. Mikey's in there too. Saw Nicholas Becker signed up, also very strong. So we've got 50 seconds till the pen closes, and we'll see how things stack up. There's Evan, that's my teammate. He's been in good form lately. Yeah, we're seeing something. Jan's suggestion. I hope people take him up on a 2K group ride. I wouldn't be. Sorry, Donald. He's a regular. But in the last 10 days, a lot of the northern hemisphere sprint racers have come back in from outdoors as the days get shorter. So the racing suddenly has gotten way more competitive. All right, down to the 1 minute mark. The pen will close, and we'll see how we're looking. All right, so we've got Lenny, Matthew, it's human. Lenny is a bot, very strong. Jamewood, very strong bots. We've got some famous bots to chase. 3 humans in the top 10 on this list. This is the ranking based on kind of previous history for this type of course. Matthew, top ranked human, second. I'm 6th, but overinflated because I do so many bot races. All the humans in here are much stronger than me. And my teammate Jan is in 10th. Again, another rider that's stronger. So, okay, I prepare myself to go harder than my brain says makes any sense at all. To be able to hope to hold on for a little bit. Here we go. Moderate winds today, 8 kilometers per hour. There's Matthew on the front with that orange and white electric spirit kit. Breaking corner here. Turn and head up a little bit around the lake. So second Esco rider I don't recognize. That's great. Okay, we're all together so far in a bunch. That's good. Want to keep in touch. Front group as long as I can. We have a little bit of breakup in the peloton. Oh, it's Zeb. I didn't notice who the second Esco rider was. Great. So Luciano, here, Jan, Matthew, Zeb, there's Mike Hardy, all humans. Ones to watch. The other breaking corner around the lake. I went to a tailwind. Well, I'm grateful we weren't all out. Thanks. Start anyway. So a group of 16 has 4 seconds on the bigger bunch. Let's see what it looks like from the air. Who knows if that'll stick, but where we are at the moment. So watch the time gaps as we go. Group of 36, just 4 seconds back. And this group of 16. All are mixed human race bots at this point. Oh, Luciano's great game is in too. Great to see some last minute signups. So the 16, 2 of my teammates are here, Jan and Evan. See that? It's just an individual scratch race. I'm doing a little bit of work on the front to maintain that gap. Growing a couple seconds. Make some sense. do a little bit of work. So Jamie Wood and Lenny Schaefer are the top ranked racers here. They happen to be bots. That makes this group quite formidable, especially with the humans. Okay. That was my bit. I've got to save my energy. Long way to go. There'll be some attacks with the bots from here. I won't chase everyone. I'll just watch the key humans. Try to stick with them. Pretty worried about the climb where others will be much better than me. Even though it's not deep. It's very draftable. But first we come to the split road. Zeb and Jan likes the low road. He's really mastered it. I'm trying to learn it. Send him a team note. I tend to prefer the high one, but he does it so well. I'm trying to learn his trick. You gotta really punch at the end, pop up. I think that's why he does it so well. See how this goes. Most will probably go the high road. I'm trying to learn how to do both. It's good practice. Just don't want to go alone. We'll pass it twice more in this event. All going the same direction. Here's the key. Yeah, quick. Jan is there. Don't think I'm quick enough. I'm going back down the road. Works great for you, Evan. All right, so update. A little bit of change after the split road. We're down to 10 in the front group. Might be all human. Good up, see. Oh, I don't know Peter Rossi. Oh, Jamie with is one of the stronger ones. We did lose, drop top rank when Lenny back a few seconds to the first chase group. So that will stay tight. You can see how every climb breaks up the groups. And we'll come back together on the flats. Let's see, Mike's here, Matthew's here. Two of the favorites for sure. Luciano, Zeb, Kima, Jan. All will be the ones vying for podium spot. 7 is in great form on Team Hills. So, pretty formidable group. First test will be that long climb, even though it's very draftable. The thing to watch is the group of 6, 9 seconds behind. This is strong. Ritters in there. You already saw individuals bridge up. Expect more of that. So. Mike lives in American, but he lives in Ecuador most of the year. And spent the summer in the U.S. traveling around cool outdoor places. Another very, very strong rider, amazing endurance athlete. Like Matthew is, and Luciano. Feel lucky just being anywhere near this group. The second group behind is closing. It's not worth fighting for this early. Things are going to get pretty well shook up over the climbs to come. So we know these roads real well. The coastal loop. Yeah. So John was right already. We've had that lately when the more stronger humans come, the easier the human breakaway gets, and the easier it is to stay away. So it naturally takes care of itself. Whereas nobody likes to do a 70 kilometers alone. So the groups break up. All different levels like they are here. You just slot in where your legs dictate on the day. Some good racing at every level. It's a different style. All human races are great too. I like them both. It's just you can tune these races with race bots to give you what you're looking for when you don't have 20 humans to race with. We had a great race with Matthew Friday where he just shredded us. It was awesome. Just the challenge of trying to hold on to guys that level. That's what I'm looking for out of these races. So, oh, that thing holds off the back. Let's see. Drop back to make sure Jan has help. That's the kind of help he's looking for. I thought he had a dropout or something. Oh. Group behind's only 5 seconds back now. Do the best I can. Let's guys put the hammer down. There's nothing I can do. I'll try to report on them. Here we go. It's the big boulders, the marker for the new course section. So my HUD, I arranged it to have draft, front and center, big number. I mean, that's the most important thing to optimize. Lots are off to the left, but that's what you're seeing. If I put my camera on another rider, you'll see the same HUD. All right, so far so good. 200 meters into the climb. Little dip. We get started more in earnest, but it'd be very hard to break away and stay away with the flats coming. Greg's race report earlier, the kind of thing he's brave enough and able enough to do. Clinging to the group is as good as it gets for me. See the slope upper right, my 2%. Fast enough to have a very good draft. There goes Matthew. Work myself out of the draft, so get back in there. I can't remember. I think it was around 17 minutes. I'm not confident enough to say that in chat. 11 minutes. That sounds right. Evan's raced it before. You're in a group anyway. All right. So far, this group is holding its own with a 5-second gap. That's what that looks like. Crossman's here, so probably not in draft just yet. Let's see. No, just out of draft range. If they just sneak in, you'll see it close pretty quick, most likely. Ooh, long way to go, and then twice more. Fireworks will be on the last one. Sure. Down to 3 seconds. Yeah, they're getting into the draft. For me, that's okay. Might slow the incentive. With a push on the front, I wouldn't mind. Just worried about a bot attack. I think guys like Matthew and Mike can cover it. Yeah. All right, they're in. So group of 16 now. I'm gonna put it in first person mode. Helps me focus on staying in the right spot. There's a cross headwind. Not in a great spot right now. If I can ease back and then up in. Wind will change shortly. All right. 42 seconds now. A smaller group. Group of 16. I think we'll likely stay away now. But it'll split up much more before the end. Switch to a tailwind, watch the draft. Let me go down. It'll be harder. Crosswind, heading into a tailwind. Faster, harder to draft you. So into a steeper section, a little slower. Nice little bridge. Gotta move up. And if you didn't attack, just there's Jan. Now they're attacking. I'll blow up if I try to keep up. Two top bots behind us. So, happy to sit up. Can't let them go. Here come Jamie and Lenny. Have to go with them. Teammate is up the road. I don't want to help. Where's Evan? Matthew, Zeb, and Jan up there with the bot. Good for them. There's my teammate Evan. Not that I could bridge you, but I wouldn't even try. With Jan, Matthew up there. We like to make this a humans versus bots affair. Ooh, I believe I have to do this twice more. Well done. Let's go with Zeb, Matthew, and Jan are the human breakaway up front. One bot between, and a group of 10 of us. About 10 seconds back. Almost to the top. First climb. There goes Mike bridging up. Race to the chase. Whew. Ooh. Unfortunately, this climb is nothing but breaking corners, switchbacks. Really hard to make up time. I'm gonna try to punch between them. Ooh, yeah. Punch. Gotta get through the breaking corner. There we go. Didn't time that very well. Actually, I don't want to catch guys up front. I was just trying to make sure I stuck with Jano and Mike. Ease off a little bit. Be great if those three got away and stayed away. So Juan is a bot. Really don't want to help close down that gap. I can't lose sight of the fast spots either. Lenny is going to be really hard to follow the whole way. That was a good test run for the last climb. Those three up there save something, do that same maneuver, then work together. Flat, they can stay away. It's really impressive. As much draft as there was. Uh-oh, I didn't notice Evan. My teammate is back there. Where'd he go? I'd have lost him. Hope I'm just seeing things. All right, so state of the race. Front group's down to 13. I think there might be 2 or 3 top ranked bots still in here. The rest will be human. Group behind. Strong bots up there, a minute 12 back. I think I lost my teammate, Evan. What happened? Maybe he's up ahead. Seen him yet? Hope. Beyond so good at the low road. I usually try to go with him. I just feel nervous. I could get dropped there. I'm just not as good at it as he is. In mellower races, I go with him. Try to learn how to do it like he does. I'm already on the limit for today. %, draft. Sweet spot. Nearest riders 700 meters back. So likely don't have to worry about bridging out, just attrition in this group. Still a long way to go. a very common question. The answer is mainly because we tend to know all the humans. We get one wrong. Also, like Peter, vaguely, I think I remember him as human, but I haven't raced enough to be positive. It's the fact that it's hard to tell. It's a good testimony to developer George, the AI. But you can kind of learn the way they ride. But these days there's so many. You encounter new ones. Just don't know off the bat. But we know Lenny and Jen would up front, and Ani Ketanen. You can tell by the way Juan Cervantes races. He's a bot, so you just kind of learn your experience. That's on purpose. In an ideal world, the AI continues to improve. Other than being less chatty, I guess it doesn't matter. Big fan of the bots. Race anytime you want. 100 racers at your level. You can make it ultra hard too, tuning them that way, so any challenge you want, you get with the bots. But enjoy the racing with the humans. Most of these guys we've raced with dozens of times. Zeb right next to me won the aggressive bot race 2 Wednesdays ago. We're doing 1 lap on this course Wednesday, which was his request. All right, I'm gonna hustle here. Make sure I don't get dropped. There's an attack. There, no attack. Whew. Oh, big attack on the low road. It's Mike. See how this works. Feel bad taking it away, and I talked Jan into this one. I'll have to apologize. That would be normally his route. He'd be up there with him. See what happens now. Watch this. We got higher speed. He won't go my way again. He likes the yellow. This too much broken away. I just have trouble with that last punch at the end. I lose so much speed, whereas he just flies right over. Okay. No damage done in the end. We're all back together. 13. A bigger gap now, so. You have to watch for bots attacking at this point. Cover those, especially if they're one of the top 2 or 3. Other than that, I just have to sit in and recharge my batteries for that climb again. Let's see who's pushing on the front. Oh, there goes Lenny in an attack. Whew. That's the top ranked bot and top ranked human. And Zeb too, also up there. Whew. Who knows if it'll stick? Here comes Jan, he's in good. I got very lucky. Just happened to be looking up there and I saw him attack. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone early enough to catch Zeb. All right, interesting. 2 from Race 3R, 2 from Electric Spirit, led by top-ranked bot, Matthew, top-ranked human. So it's a serious little break. We've only got 5 seconds. And 4 with Jamie coming. I'm in a pickle because I can't climb with these fellows. They all got in the breakaway earlier. So I expect them to go again. Try to hang on with Lenny. This next climb. Kind of holding our gap a little bit. Yeah, he's right. Bots lead Group 1 and Group 2. Top 2 ranked bots. I have to try to save my legs. Didn't know what Electric Spirit company was about, but Matthew tells me it's their sponsor. It's a gin distillery in Scotland. Pretty interesting. All their crew names are named after drinks on that website. No idea. They're a very, very strong team, dominate our PTT league. Oh boy. Gotta hold on as long as I can. Plan A. More likely plan B for me is to stick with Lenny. Oh, here we go. We're messing around. Lenny's doing 356. Gonna be hard to stay in his draft. I believe I gotta do this again. ATT mode, 100% draft, I'll take it. I'm not too proud not to try to push this group. Hang on is a miracle. %90 draft. My only hope. Just the group behind. 2 seconds. Be great if the humans could reach up. It's a hard ask. Long way to go. Well. Oh man. Feels like I've been climbing. Look at that, where we are on the profile. It's not a real hard climb, but there's no rest. Just trying to focus on my position. The deal is usually 3 meters back. Start half wheeling. Okay, now your draft goes down. Here comes an attack. Bridge up by a bot. That could shake things up. He continues through our group. Watch out. I can't follow. If Mahdi goes, he goes. Let Jan go. I'm just gonna follow Lenny best I can do. Follow him like glue. There's the gap. great if they could get away. 3-on-1. I just couldn't go. I'm a TT guy with no punch. Hey, this is Lenny. He's in their draft. So unless they really wanted to go all out, close that down. So I got lucky. That bot arriving did help us increase the gap on the second group. There they are, 13 seconds back. We were 6 before that attack. So now we got 2 bots. And 2 from Electric Spirit, 2 from Race Theory. In the front group. Luciano and Mike were just behind. Peter, I think that's the only humans. Not sure. Ooh. Slowed momentarily, which helped. But man, I was on the edge. Oops. It's nice, Matthew. The ethos is very much humans first. Beat the bots. It's job 1. Oh, that's wasted. Hold on. He's gonna start pushing. Thanks, Zeb. Oh, man. The max heart rate is 170 for only a few seconds. Give Zeb a wheel. Please settle down, bots. Jeez. Oh man, one more push over the top. Thanks for the encouragement, Matthew. I need that. Yeah, he knows me well. I'm out of my league in this group. So from here, try to help humans if I can. If they break away, it won't help the bots chase, follow. I'd love for it to be a human-only podium on this. The three of them can break away. I dread the last climb. We gained a lot of time on that. It was interesting. Lenny's the top-ranked bot. But that Mahdi bot, who I don't know, climbs so well, but not so well he got away, so he kind of dragged the rest of us. Now Lenny will take over on the flat, so we got this weird magical bot combo. Lenny for the climbs. Lenny for the climb, or Lenny for the flats, Mahdi for the climbs. Might actually be a break that stays away. We gained a lot on that climb, actually. Ooh. I think I'm missing Mark's joke. Ooh. Must have missed something early in the chat. No one would mistake me for a climber. Maybe he means David Miller. Which I inherited some climbing genes. You see Lenny will be on the front. Flat bits. Uh-oh. Oh, there's Zeb. He's just fine. Oh man. My legs tighten up on the descent. Even as short as it was. Get ready to jump on her. Lenny. Okay. Oh, surprising. 47 seconds on the group behind. Group of 7. These 3 are human. Maybe they can bridge up on the last climb. Oh. Man, these spots are moving. All right, so the race update. Group of 7, group of 6 ahead. 2 bots, including Lenny, who's top-ranked rider. This Mahdi bot, who's a very good climber, kind of lit us all up. So we got a pretty lethal bot combo for the guys behind, chasing it, unfortunately for them. Even though they've got the second-ranked bot in Jenny Wood, and some strong riders in Mike and Luciano and Peter. So who knows? We've got one more climb, 11 minutes. Feels like 11 hours for me. Oh. I don't think that's quite the finish yet. We'll see. I think it's still coming up. I'm not sure. I'm not saying a word. I keep sprinting for the wrong banner. I just watch the distance to go. I have no credibility on picking the final. These custom finishes. Okay. Ooh. Okay, back to the race. So, 6 of us, 2 from race 3 are 2 from ESCO, Electric Spirit. Matthew's the strongest of us, but for sure, Jan and Zeb are right there. I'm the pretender in here. They will all get me on the climb. I'll do my best to hold on to bots if I can. We've got a gap of now 53 seconds. And the next group of 6, Jazz Luciano, Kima, Mike, and Peter. So I think there's 4 humans in there. 2 bots. We do have Jamie Wood, second ranked rider in this event, who is a bot. They lost a lot of ground on the climb with these bots. All right. Lost track of the other riders back there. There's some more humans back in the groups. Dozens of groups. Everybody has their own race at every level, which is great in this event. Completely forgot to drink anything. We can see what this. There's Lenny at 358, 360, let's call it. Mahdi's much lighter, but he climbs so well. Yeah. So we're all being towed by Superbot Lenny doing 360. Hard enough to hold on to. Some of the strongest riders, like Greg this morning, yep, strong enough to outrun guys like that. It's like Lenny, which is super impressive. Igor can do it. Matthew can do it when he wants to. But it's hard enough to beat them because they're all going to get stronger last climb anyway. All right. I don't think anybody's interested in attacking here. I'm going to go high road and hope for the best. And then he went the other way. He's got a little hill at the end, so we'll catch him up. I can't push anyway. Sorry, Zeb. Didn't mean to open that gap. Oh, that was Mahdi. Interesting. We lost our climber. We may not be able to catch up. And actually, for me, personally, as a plus, if we've got about a minute in the base group. So the climber bot went low road. He's lighter. Yeah, Matthew might be right. I was thinking we would, Lenny doing big watts, get a big gap. Matthew thinks that's going to spur climber bot behind us to attack hard on the climb and blow through us. You might be right. Interesting to see. Yeah, so Matthew's seeing the same thing I wondered. If that's big enough, maybe Mahdi won't catch. Let's see, it'll be interesting. So, on the first climb, Matthew, Zeb, and Jan had a breakaway for a few seconds. Well, now all the rest of us, including me and Lenny in the chase group and others, they can do the same thing. Maybe they can stay away, work together long enough to get ahead of Lenny. That's a good point. Zeb raises. Big watt, Lenny up front. Much better in a headwind like we are now. Over lightweight, so low Mahdi, where we're gaining time. But there's no way I can go with Matthew, Zeb, and Jan. They push on the climb. Hope they do. That's the ideal, is to see it. Those three take the podium. By miracle, if I can hold on to Lenny, maybe I have a shot at fourth. It's our dream scenario. So the gap to the first group 3 with 4 humans, 2 bots, needs to grow a little bit. I've seen Mike raise, if he's in form, he could close that gap. But he's been, what he's been riding this summer. A lot of guys just coming back in indoor season, they're building form. It's a long way to So, dreading this climb. I'm gonna just hold on to Lenny, ignore the humans. Well, assuming they're gonna break ahead. Lenny doesn't attack. Might be able to hold him, maybe. So it's interesting, 20 seconds on the climber. It's an 11-minute climb. He was awfully fast on the last one. I think we gained more than 20 seconds on the group, so he might well catch. I need to get in there and get myself prepared. Uh-oh. As I type. There goes Lenny. Yeah, that's it for me. No way I can keep up. Let's see what's going on. He's upped his game. Doing 375 now. Matthew caught it. Well done. Jan's there. And Zeb is there. Excellent. I was typing and lost it, but I had no chance anyway. I'll stay with them. Just do a little long. Best I can. Far more interesting up here. All right. So we got Lenny. See what he's doing now. 375 uphill. Ooh. So that's what I want to see. Those guys hold him. Beat him on the descent. 2 from Electric Spirit, 1 from Race 3R, that's Jan. They blew me away with that attack. I'm gonna get caught up by groups. I had my fun. It's a good race. But let's watch them. Zeb's doing well. He's getting the 100% draft. Got 13.4K left. Race will be over very quickly after this climb. About 10, 11 minutes. Put you on for a while. Smart racing. The climber bot will mention, watch for Mahdi coming up behind me. He'll blow me away. He's 39 seconds back. Going fast though. See if he can catch this group. Matthew for a bit. Go Zeb. Stay in that draft, whatever you do. All right, there's Lenny. Cruising along at 374. Got 50-60% draft. Yeah, close that up. Get as much as you can. Crosswind, everything's hard if you lose it. It's so much harder to get back up. All right. So if you're just tuning in, we're on the last climb. Front group, 44 seconds ahead of a single climbing bot that's not making up ground. Got Matthew, Zeb from Electric Spirit, Jan, Anna from Race VR, led by the top-ranked rider of the event, which is Lenny, just doing 375 all the way up. It's hard to hold on, they blew me away, lead into the climb. I just put the camera on them. A lot more fun to watch. About a third of the way up the climb. Steep, a little bit steeper pitch to come. There's no rest in this thing, really. Decent draft at those speeds, of course. It's still hard though. Interesting to see if Electric Spirit has legs for an attack, or if they want to leave it for sprint finish. That's good news there. Holding the gap on the climber bot Mahdi. Caught and really led this group up the second climb. Pretty high heart rate for Jan's. He's doing some work. Not near his limit, but it's a hard pace. Third time. We got the last third of the climb left. It'll come as a relief. For them, it's a hard pace. What Lenny's doing. Still 375. Well done, guys. At this point, they should have it. No one will get dropped. I don't think Lenny will attack on the line. He attacked before. It still won't be easy to hold his wheel. It's hard to attack and stay away from somebody doing 375 once. But they're all good sprinters. My guess is they'll wait to the last carry. Go for it. I didn't have my wits about me to watch what the wind is looking like at the finish. They won't be caught. Interesting, Mahdi stormed that last climb, but it's just holding on this time. We've got 8.5K left. Just got to get over this hill. Stick to Lenny like glue. Don't sprint him is the game at this point, I think. We'll have to see an all-human podium. Good work, guys. Oh, there goes Mahdi. Let's see. So, my game plan was all wrong. I assumed they'd wait at this point, but boldly they decided to dust Lenny. Looks like Jan was able to cover Matthew's attack. Zeb's gonna wait for Lenny. Here he comes. Should he can catch on. 7-second gap now to Matthew and Jan. They snapped the rubber band. You can see there's Lenny. He's not getting any draft. And the guy's ahead, so they can keep going. Boy, it's bold to outrun that water. That's awesome to see. Zeb has a teammate up there. He's gonna sit on Lenny. Mahdi won't catch. Nobody from behind will catch at this point. Keep an eye on it. So watch the gap. Matthew and Jan pushing hard up the climb. Holding a 10-second gap on 11-second now on Lenny. Zeb smartly sitting on Lenny's wheel. Almost over the top. That'll be a huge relief. Sure. The next batch of humans, the minute 25 back. Oh, no, Jamie Wood. About attacking from that group. They're losing their strong bot. Mike, Peter, Luciano. Who else left in that second group of humans? These guys pushing each other over the top with the gap growing. 17 seconds. This will be an interesting finish. Here we are. All right. Oh, I almost started freewheeling just watching them. Still on the climb. But way back. So not attacking each other on descent, which is hard. That's smart, just recover. Well, the breaking corners, you can't really get a gap. Maybe the last one. Push out. They got 25 seconds on Zeb and Lenny. Zeb will sit on 5.8K left, see how things develop ahead. They're going to have to work really hard to stay away from Lenny bot. $5.4K left. $25 seconds. Gap holding. It's an interesting gap. Enough to tempt you. You know you got outruns. Bot doing 375 watts behind you. 5 kilometers. That's a hard task. Neither of these guys are big watt guys. They're climbers, punchers. Two of the riders, they commented how they're being fueled by red wine from the evening previous. Jan is one of them, and it's clearly working for him. I'm going to start filling my beat on with red wine, clearly. All right, they got to the bottom. 24 seconds on Zeb and Lenny. Let's watch that gap. These are tough riders. Matthew's going for it. It's credit to him. And Jan. 4K left. They can be tired, and yet they're still able to pushing TT mode to try to hold that gap. Zeb did really well. It's holding on to Lenny. 24 seconds back to see what happens. Again, you're looking at that long. It's awfully tough staring down 3-4 kilometers to go with this coming after you. Again, these human bot races, they're just a different style of racing, different tactics, different style. See how hard you have to work compared to human-only races sometimes. They're both great, just in their distinctive ways. See Matthew and Jan up ahead up the hill. No, we've got 29 seconds. Amazing work. 3.1K left. Ooh. You know, with 1 minute gap, you'd feel confident. But I guess they're starting to feel a little more comfortable maybe with 30 seconds. Good for them. Oh, here comes Zeb. Wow. Let's hope he can make it. Let's see if he can get the momentum. Bridge up. Well, that's a long way. I applaud that attack. Oh, I think he saw. I think he saw what he has to do. About a minute or two to be able to bridge up. Yeah, I hear you, Zeb. I wouldn't even thought to try, but I applaud you for giving it a go. 2K left. We'll stay with the all right. Here we go. 1.7K left. Maintaining that 20+ second gap, so that's good. I think they got it. They can't play around too much. Keep an eye on what Lenny does. This will be a good finish. And he's still doing 375, so he hasn't picked up the pace. I think he started around 360s. He'd already picked up. The gap starts to close, we'll check on it. Other than that, keep our eye on these two. Whew. It's a great job to maintain that gap. It's really hard. 1K left. They're both very fast finishers, so let's see who's got what at the end. I try to figure out the wind. They're going to turn into kind of a tailwind, it looks like. I don't know if that's where he is to finish. I forgot to check. 600 meters. Looks like they'll finish into a tailwind. That makes it a little tough. Somebody could attack using tactical positioning to attack in the gutter, make it hard to follow. Just 400 meters, let's stay on Jan. See what happens. There goes Mahdi. Let's get the draft. He's got it, 100 meters left. Wow, well done, guys. Outstanding race. Jan first. All right, let's see. Here comes Zeb. Way to go. All human podium. Jan, Matthew, Zeb. Outstanding work, guys. There's a bot. Let's go back to the next human. Here comes Mike. I think Peter's human. I don't know him. He's racing like humans. I think he is. $700 meters left for these guys. So there's Mike and Peter. 600 meters. Tough tailwind finish. $450 meters. No threat from behind. Oh, there goes a sprinter. Well, let's see what he's doing. 960 watts. Money. Who's going to catch that? See how the batch does. There goes Mike. Here comes Peter. Good job, guys. Okay. He was coming along. It's a bot. Still well off. 2.5K. Good, even trying to hold these ones coming. I think we lost a couple more humans along the way. Unless I missed them. Raced with Dobroslav the other day. I had the legs even to hold them at this point. Try. That was fun. That was a good race. I was really impressed with the last 10-20% of the race, how hard Jan and Mahdi raced to stay ahead, to break ahead of Lenny, stay away. Zeb raced smartly to get that podium spot. Well done, guys. Got attacked before. Hill climb by Lenny doomed me, but I never would have been able to hold on to him anyway. Happy to watch their race. Let's see if I can even hold on to these guys. The last kilometer. Legs are just dead. Certainly no sprint. I'm done. That was fun. Pretty pleased with the first 2/3 of this one. Getting some fitness back. Slowly. All right. So, quick race recap. Just a few more guys out there, but let's go and wrap this one up. Good tough race. These climbs turned out to be decisive after all, even though they're not steep, really draftable, but attacks on them, like Matthew just showed us. Jan kept up with, you can get a break and keep it. So you can actually still break things up on this climb, because it's so long. I think you can wear down guys about 10 10, 11 minutes. All human podium this time with Jan, Matthew, and Zeb. Congratulations, guys. And many strong racers joined this one, so it was a successful event. Thank you, Kent, for hosting. And let's get a picture, at least the top 16 for posterity. Well done, guys. Can't wait till next week. Super race. It was fun watching you. Take care, everybody.